Let's kick things off by comparing AAC, or autoclaved aerated concrete, versus load-bearing stone as we look this week at light options versus heavy options. Welcome to Materials Month, and I'm your host, Andre Baros. All month long, we're diving into AAC's Materials Hub to give you side-by-side materials analysis. We're not just showing you these materials, we're comparing them and helping you understand exactly how they perform, with detailed insights that you can use for yourself. Let's dive into the Materials Hub. This comparison's maybe a little bit unfair. We're looking at masonry, right? And the lightest and heaviest masonry, which puts AAC versus stone. But you don't always use them the same way, right? They tend to get actually used very different ways, even though they can be used the same way. But let's take a look. Diving right in here, heavy masonry. And I'm going to go to my schedule view because I've set up some notes there. This is AAC. If you're not familiar with AAC, autoclaved aerated concrete is a, let's say, CMU alternative where you take your normal concrete mix and instead of aggregate, you put aluminum in it, which when fed through an extruder, bubbles, creating air pockets. So essentially entrains the concrete with air, making it dramatically lighter. You know, like by comparison, concrete is about 150 pounds a cubic foot. AAC is 37.5, so that's what, a fifth, not even a little more than a fifth the weight. And here I pulled some images, again, in case you're not familiar. It can be installed like block, but more commonly these days like panel. Here you can see sort of a CMU like installation, a wall installation, the different options that are available. It came back on my radar recently because a contractor I was working with was telling me that it's becoming increasingly common as a way of doing firewalls and rated assemblies for shafts and partition walls, not just partition walls, firewalls in multifamily wood construction. So, you know, most of the building is combustible, but you really need a lightweight, carpenter-friendly solution in a fire-rated situation. So AAC actually fits that perfectly. It has the fire resistance of concrete, but the workability of wood, right? It cuts with wood tools, minus this little one with the rebar in it. So, you know, friendly product. At the heavy end of things, we have our stones. And I tried to pull a bunch here. Again, I'm not going to show you pictures of stones. I think you know what they look like. And again, these are cubic foot weights because every project is going to use different thicknesses and different configurations. But again, going up from our concrete at 150 pounds, limestone is at the light end at 165 pounds. Then you go up to this quartzite sandstone, which is 168, and then basalt all the way up at 187. Basalt is gorgeous. I'm going to jump to that product page. You know, the black basalt can be a very, very beautiful material. Here set opposite the lighter color material. Gorgeous, but heavy. So fun comparison. If you didn't know about AAC, it's fun to know. You may not recognize the manufacturer here, Megacrete. They're a recent creation of a merger. Hold on, I put a note. Aircon and Lightcrete. I think the last time I used this product in a project, we got it from Aircon and I think their Florida plant. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, it's out there. The new player is now Megacrete, combining Aircon and Lightcrete. So add that to your toolkit and enjoy. And that's it for today's material comparison. Of course, you're the expert on your project, but maybe we're sharing something that fits your particular design, budget, or circumstances. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts and material ideas. So be sure to visit us at acelabusa.com to view all of these materials and so much more inside our Materials Hub. And remember, we're always here to help, so go pick your favorite material and go make it real.